on YouTube? Brandon's Unloaded Gaming here, bringing you back with another episode of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. And tonight, on Raw, we are finding out the final man for that triple threat match for the WWE Championship at BackLash. Will it be this man making his way down to the ring, Mr. Positivity himself, Big E? Big E is a former WWE champion in his own right, and he will look to regain the WWE title at BackLash. But he faces an Apex Predator here tonight in our opening match. And he is nothing to scoff at, as he is a former multi-time world champion in his own right. The Apex Predator, the Legend Killer, the Viper, Randy Orton. Of course, Randy Orton with a team with Matt Riddle, the team of RK Bro. But Randy wants to go on to BackLash and win the WWE title. But he has to get past Big E tonight. Team will move to BackLash. Will Randy be able to get past Big E tonight? Well, let's see. Because Randy does use underhand tactics a lot in his matches to get what he wants. Can Big E overcome the Viper? Or will Randy defeat the power of positivity himself? We'll find out in a moment once these two former WWE champions collide in our opening match here on Raw. And let me tell you, both superstars have a look and they're willing to do anything here tonight to be that final man in that triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Because both men do know what it takes to become a world champion. So they know what it's like to be world champion. And those three famous words ringing around the WWE Universe, RKO. Oh, and Randy, big block, but Big E, big reversal. Now E and Charles at the moment. The combinations from Big E to Randy Orton, huge clothesline to the Viper. And Big E to stop in a mud hole to Randy Orton. Oh, and Randy comes up with a big right hand. And Randy, backbreaker. Oh my goodness. And Randy taunting on the outside. Big E with the shoulder tackle. And Big E goes to the top. Randy now gets that double axe handle to Randy Orton. And now Big E with the stops to a down Randy, it seems now. Picking him up in the strikes once again from Big E, and a reversal from Orton. And Orton now, I think he's looking to go vintage here. Oh no. He's going for a foot stomp with the help from the ropes. And Big E, huge counter right there. I think Big E has something planned in mind. Big E, ooh, the punches right to the gut of Randy Orton. And that Big E going for that big old splash. No, Randy reverses out of the way, my goodness. And Randy belly to belly. Oh, once again, Big E with a huge counter. And Big E, big elbow drop. And I said, this is for the final spot for that triple threat match. And Randy Orton, DDT. And these two, it seems like they'll do anything to be that final man to compete at Backlash. And I think Randy's calling for it. Randy, the punt to Big E. Now Randy's going to the top rope. Huge mistake. Big E with the big counter. And a forearm right to the back. Now, of course, Big E has to watch out for that RKO from out of nowhere. And Big E once again the club and blows right to the midsection. But I think Big E has Randy when he wants him. Big E going for that big ending. He hits it. Big ending from Big E to the Viper. 1, 2. Randy Orton with the kick out. My goodness. Oh, huge clothesline from Big E. And that stomps once again. Now Big E going to the top rope. I don't know if this is where Big E wants to be. Big E double axe handle once again. Day rocks as the fans with the claps that Big E right there with them. The clubbing blows once again. And Big E now with the big splash. 1, 2. No, Randy Orton still finding a way to kick out. My goodness. Irish whip to the corner now. I know Randy counter himself. Now Randy dragging Big E to the other corner. But Big E escapes. And Big E has him up once again. Big ending for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, Randy still kicking out. Oh my goodness. Kicking out 2 big endings from Big E. Now Randy, big headbutt there. And Randy going to that place. Spike DDT into coming. And there it is, vintage Orton. And I think the crowd knows what comes next. That's usually followed up by the 3 most dangerous words in all of sports entertainment. Well, not the DDT. But I think Randy wants to cause a little bit more damage to Big E before he hits those 3 dangerous words in all sports entertainment. But Big E, big counter right there. Followed by a huge elbow right to the midsection. Now Big E, belly to belly, going for that pin. 1, 2, no. Randy's still with that kick out. That back has to be hurting though. Oh, huge shoulder tackle from Big E. And Big E with the stomps once again. Big E the club and blows to Randy Orton. And a huge right hand right there. Now Big E looking forward again. A 3rd big ending for the pin. 1, 2. No, Randy still kicking out. And Big E can't believe it. 3 big endings to Randy Orton. And Big E once again going to that top rope. Double cross body. What does Big E have to do here to Randy Orton? Oh, Randy, big reversal. And Big E with the club and elbows. Irish whip, no shoulder tackle. And Big E once again, big old splash to Orton. 1, 2, 3. And it's the big splash from Big E to finally put away Randy Orton here. My goodness, what a big win for Big E as he moves on to BackLash. And Randy's shaking the hand of Big E. Randy wishes it would be him, but showing that support for Big E means a lot. As Big E moves on to the WWE Championship Triple Threat match, which will feature Seth Rollins and Bobby Lashley for the WWE title. But before we get there, we still have a couple more episodes to go of Universe Mode. As we move on to the next match, we see Reckoning making her debut against the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Once one of these two men will move up in that Raw Women's Championship breaking, and it's going to be Reckoning picking up a big win over Shayna. And now we have Retribution of Mace and T-Bar take on the Alpha Academy here tonight. Chad Gable and Otis. Once one of these two teams will walk away with the win, and it's a Retribution kind of night as both Reckoning and Mace and T-Bar pick up the win in their respective matches. Now we see the United States Champion Damian Priest taking on Apollo Crews here tonight, and it's going to be Damian Priest picking up that win. Now we see Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss taking on her challenger Rhea Ripley at BackLash. Which one of these two will pick up momentum heading towards BackLash? And it's going to be Alexa Bliss proving why she is the Raw Women's Champion at the moment. And now we have the big main event. Raw Tag Team titles on the line, as we see the Miz and John Morrison take on Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan for the Raw Tag Team titles. Both these two teams won their respective Triple Threat Tornado Tag matches on the last episode of Raw to compete here tonight to determine the first Raw Tag Team Champions. And introducing the first, we have the A-lister, The Miz, coming out to the ring. Not followed by John Morrison, his tag partner. I mean, both men are very egotistic, and they both want... Oh, no. Miz calling out John Morrison. These two coming out as a team. The Miz and Morrison in slow-mo here tonight. Now they have won the tag team titles in the past. I mean, they were a unified tag team champions in the past as well.
It's a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw.
Now, will they be able to get back the Raw tag? Will they be able to win the tag team titles here tonight? Well, let's find out momentarily as the Miz and John Morrison make their way to the ring. I have to say that both of their egos are slightly big, but they do work well as a team. Yeah, let's put that. Two big egos here. They know what they want for it as a team. But when they take on the most terrifying duo here in the Raw Tag Team division, Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 380 pounds.
I mean, these two are strikers. Will they be able to win the Raw Tag Team titles here tonight against Miz and Morrison? I mean, they did prove themselves in that big triple threat, the big tornado triple threat tag match in the last Raw. But when they will beat just a team and Miz and Morrison, well, let's find out, as that's what it's all about, the Raw Tag Team Championships. As these two men look to become the first tag team champions here on Universe Mode. The Miz, Danny Burch starting things off here in a big main event. Oh, and Danny, big reversal, followed a big right hand and a suplex to the Miz. Danny Burch now with the club and forearms right to the head of the Miz. My goodness. Oh, and Danny going after that arm. Oh, and Miz, big counter. And I think now it's not for Miz to get a little bit of a combination in lefts and rights, and the Miz with the it kicks. Of course, the it kicks originally were the yes kicks, and a big roundhouse to Danny Burch. And the Miz kind of took the yes kicks as an own and called them the it kicks. And double team here by Miz and John Morrison. Double gut buster to Danny Burch. Now we're going to see what Morrison's made of on Raw here. The strikes from Morrison, my goodness. What a combination from Morrison. Now, of course, Morrison is influential in parkour. And I think this the parkour training has helped him out a lot. Morrison to the top rope. Morrison elbow misses completely, and Danny gets the hot tag to Oney Lorcan here. Oh, Oney big headbutt from the apron. Now Morrison trying to make it to Miz, and he gets the tag. Oney big miss from the top rope. And what a combination from the Miz. Oh, and Oney big reversal, but Miz counters with a reversal of his own. And Miz once again with the it kicks to Oney Lorcan. My goodness, what a match so far. And a roundhouse for good measure. Oh, Oney big kick right to the gut. And Oney's looking for that tag to Danny Burch. Here comes Danny and Miz with the clothesline to the outside. And Miz taunting to the crowd like he always does. And Miz with a drop kick right to the knees. That's gotta hurt Danny right there. But I think Miz has Danny in his grasp. DDT. I don't think Miz is finished here yet. Miz looking for it. No, Danny getting out of the skull crunchy finale. And Miz big reversal. And I think Miz looking to tag in John Morrison in here. Miz can't believe it, that skull crusher finale was reversed. Now John with the combinations, but no, Danny big reversal. I mean, we have seen these four men competing for the Raw Tag Team titles here tonight. And Morrison, big counter. Huge clothesline from Morrison, my goodness. And Morrison, stunning leg drop there, but I don't think he's done yet. Looking for horseshoe elbow to Danny Burch. For the pin, Oney with the save by mere seconds. And John does not like that one bit. And he sends Oney Lorcan down. And now Morrison, Irish whip in the corner. Tag is made. Now what's going to happen? What kind of tag team maneuver? And double shoulder tackle to Danny Burch there. Oh, and Danny looking for a suplex. No, Miz getting out of it, and a clothesline right to the back of the leg. My goodness. And Miz once again with the kicks, the it kicks to Danny Burch, and followed by that roundhouse. Oh, Danny Burch not like that. Oh, what a huge slap headbutt. Misses. Oh, another one. Big back and forth between these two superstars. Oh, but Miz once again catches Danny with the it kicks. My goodness, how many kicks to the chest can one man take? Man, that's hurt. Miz DDT. I don't think Miz is done yet. Miz, no, Danny. He was looking for that so-called finale, but he misses. Danny, big reversal. Oh, Danny, big kick right to the forehead of the Miz. And Danny looking to tag him, Oney here. Oh, clothesline from the Miz to Oney. And Miz now going for that DDT. And he hits it. Oh, Miz going after Danny, but Danny, big reversal. But Miz with a huge shoulder tackle. And Miz has Oney. Skull Crusher finale for the win. 1, 2. No. Oney somehow kicks out of the Skull Crushing finale. My goodness. Oh no. Back and forth between Miz and Oney now. Irish whip to the outside. Miz with a huge counter. I think Miz looking for it. On the outside, Skull Crushing finale on the outside. And Miz taunting the crowd. Oney Lorcan stunned. Miz showing his ego side, but Oney back to his feet already. Miz not too happy about that. Going right after Oney. And Oney Lorcan with the pile driver, my God. And Miz with the hot tag to Morrison. Kick misses. And Oney, no, Morrison. Big drop kick. Now Morrison not making Oney tag in. Danny Burch, combination strikes from Morrison, and Oney big reversal. Oh, double team almost happened from Oney and Danny there, but Morrison. Oh, big boot from Oney Lorcan. And a big reversal from Morrison. Oh my goodness, back and forth between these four men. My goodness. And Oney Irish, or Danny Irish whip to Morrison, to the corner. Morrison. Leg sweep. Followed by that standing leg screw right there. 1, 2. No, Oney with the save once again, and Morrison not having any of it. The combinations from this man. And now John Morrison looking. I think he's looking for a little bit Starship Pain. And I think he's going to hit it. Starship Pain to Danny Burch. 1, 2, 3. And Miz and John Morrison are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. My God. Oh my goodness. And now Miz and Morrison beating up Danny and Oney. My goodness. Just rubbing it in to both men. Man, come on, you guys won the tag titles. Is this enough? I don't think that's it. I mean, what a great match between these two, or these four teams. But Miz and John Morrison walk away with the Raw Tag Team titles. My goodness. And With that main event out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, concludes another episode of 2K22 Universe Mode. This has been Brandon's Unloaded Gaming. Remember to like, share, subscribe if you hadn't already, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.